Warriors, legends, barbarians, conquerors, whatever you call yourself, welcome back to the stream. I can't believe what just happened, but we're back. We are ready to fight. We're out here near Meduli, looking for some horses to tame to build our cavalry, and glad you guys can make it. Glad you're here. Hope you're in the game, because they put out this patch a couple days back, and now everybody can get to the mainland and experience this incredible game of Mortal Online 2. Live out your dream, whatever you want, make your legend. This game has a place for you, whether you want to be a crafter, a hunter, a fighter, an alchemist, whatever your heart desires, you can do it here. I highly recommend you to get in here and play this game. It's incredible. The map is huge, 400 square miles, only horse travel, no fast travel. It feels like an online world, minimal UI, just you and your weapons and the environment and a few other humans to fight, about 2,500 or so, just a little bit, but it's incredible. You got to be here. You got to check it out. I highly, highly, highly recommend it. Hell, I've got 5 accounts because I can't seem to get enough of this game. I don't think you have to go that far, but I'm just telling you, this game is absolutely amazing. All right, let's get to it. Let's see if we can't find these horses to tame. Appreciate everybody being here. Sorry about the mix-up. Anthony giving me the heads up about it. I had no idea that Twitch was still showing a rerun while I was live on YouTube. That's my fault. That's on me. I'll make sure next time I'm sure to turn off the rerun before I go live, because I thought that going live would cancel the rerun, and I was incorrect in that assumption. That's on me. All right, so we're back. We're just looking for, there's a horse spawn on the top of this hill somewhere. So we're just trying to find that. Actually, I think I'm too close. To be honest, I think I need to be a little bit further back. Yeah, I need to be further back. So we'll go further back. But you'll learn as you play. You learn the landmarks. Like I see those ruins, and I know if I see that ruin that large, and I see the Meduli Tower there that close, then I am too close to where the horse spawn is, and I need to move further back. So we're going to move further back and find this horse spawn. But you learn where stuff is. Like I know if I want to go fight some cougars, there's all kinds of cougars around those ruins. So if I need a source for quality leather, cougars are a great source for it. And the money's not bad either. But I'm looking for horses because you can tame them and sell them. It used to be 10 gold. Since the server's got more it's a lot more populated. There's a lot more competition in the horse market, and so I think now the going price is about 5 gold. That's not terrible. Droop Dog, welcome to the channel. Rats Toss Bag, welcome to the channel. Glad to have you here. We are just cruising, looking for a horse spawn to tame some horses. I think if we don't see it at the top of this hill, then I'm going to have to chalk it up that the other horse tamers have already kind of cleaned the area out of horses, and then we'll just have to make another pass in a little while later. Because Meduli is one of the most packed starting towns. That's where a lot of people go to start, which means there's a lot of new tamers and a lot of new players looking for horses, so it could very easily be picked through to the point where we're waiting on the respawn to come up. Awesome, Anthony. Well, man, I really appreciate you being here, man. I love all the questions and the dialogue back and forth, man. I hope I was able to answer everything for you. Hope to see you in the game at some point, man. The game is incredible. I absolutely love it. Can't say enough great things about it. And if you look on YouTube, you can see examples of stuff that you couldn't see here. So there's a game trailer that shows a lot of the boss fights, like the Minotaur King and the Spider Queen. And giant campodons, which are elephants, and those kind of fights. There's also some fights you can see from Legion where they're fighting like 50v50 and 80 versus 80 in big open field cavalry and foot fighter battles, which are pretty awesome. And then there's even a clip where at the very end of early access, the developers asked all the players to show up, and they filmed a big, huge 300 player battle so that they could use it in the trailer, the launch trailer for the game. Ooh, 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 ooh. There is a crap horse right there. We're going to get it. And that will be our horse that we can use to mule stuff, because these horses are junk. This is a mongrel horse. They are terrible, but they are good as supplemental. My guy can carry 2 horses at once, so I could throw bags on him and he could be my hauler while my horse is the speed. If that makes sense. Perfect. That's going to work out great. So somebody came up here and dumped that horse because I guess they saw the steppe horses. So there's about 6 different breeds of horses. And the mongrel and the jotun are probably the 2 worst. And then the desert horse is the best, then the jungle, and then the steppe horse. And what I've got is a steppe horse. And then that mongrel horse, I'm just going to use it to haul stuff. And let it be the... Put the bags on it and leave my horse to be fast. Because the bags do make your horse slower. It's a lot of step rush. There we go. All right, mongrel. 526. So 816 how to cover it. All right, so we're going to get your pet bags here. Pull all this stuff out. And then put the pet bags on the mongrel. And then load you up. That's going to work. Perfect. My course will be faster because all the bags are going to be on the other one. Good. All right. And point-wise, we're good. We're at 38 of 43, so we have plenty of points. Right. So let's rock. Make sure he's following me. So Control 3. Follow. All right. You can see how much faster it's running now in 2-speed. Or actually, that's 3-speed. Never mind. All right. So let's see. Where else could these horses have gotten off to? Finished eating. 355 and 181. All right, cool. So he should be good for a minute. I need this mountain to start going down instead of going up. We're going to have to find us another place to walk. Yeah, we're going to run out of space, looks like. I was hoping I would make it across, but I think this is about to... Oh, maybe not. I thought it was about to end, but I think we might be able to get across. Yeah, no idea where those horses are. Thought it was over here, but apparently not. Yo, Overwiz, welcome back, my man. Man, I'm hoping to. I've been seeing some clips on it, man. I'm kind of getting the vibes back. The Gallahorn seems like a pretty awesome incentive, man. I used to love that thing in D1. I may have to do it, man. I may have to do it. A couple of buddies I play this with have been talking about getting into it too, so I'd have a crew to roll with again. So I may have to, man. How's it? What are your thoughts on it, man? Is it looking amazing? Is it looking like it's going to be worth the buy? I know Destiny is a pretty incredible hype machine, man, on a lot of their stuff. And it's kind of been kind of iffy if it meets the hype or not. Fortunately. You can say that about a lot of games though. But not this one. Alright, so we got our mongrel. What? Oh, come on, mongrel horse. Mongrel. Well, that's not good. Oh, mongrel horse. Where the hell did you go? Well. You see? The minute I quit looking back at my horse, make sure it was following me, the mongrel horse gets a mind of its own. Mongrel horse. Mongrel horse. I must have crossed a node line. And I didn't notice it. And it's probably stuck at the node lines. Let me go back and find this node line real quick. And help it get across. Man. Yeah, I haven't played. I did some strikes, I guess about 2 months ago, 3 months ago. And there's definitely some new strikes in there, and I had a blast with those. But I don't know anything else going on with the game, so I haven't kept up with the story. So I don't know what the story is going to be or anything, man. So it's going to be almost like playing Destiny for the first time again. Like it's going to be pretty nuts. Where the hell is this horse at? Come on, mongrel. Where are you at? I wonder if it fell. Well, it says I still got it. Level 3 mongrel horse. It's just lost, apparently. I mean, I just ran the whole way back. And it's nowhere to be found. Okay. Well. There he is. There's old mongrel horse. Come on, mongrel horse. There you are. There you are, old mongrel. All right. He found his way home. Let's see. It says, yes, I was skeptical at first, but they are changing everything. Reworking all void classes, adding weapon crafting, 3 new dungeons, a new raid, and a legacy raid. 44 new weapons added as well, and an actual campaign with different tiers of difficulty. Even the Hive are going to be using the light so they can use their own supers. That sounds like madness. Yo, Heroic Sig, welcome to the channel. Glad you're back. In a world, you can throw bags on a mongrel horse and then it wanders off on its own. This is Mortal Online 2. Well, I'd be happy to. Have Bungie give me a call. Hi, I'm Morgan Freeman, and I want to talk to you today about Destiny 2. Yes, that favorite shooter that we all played and loved on the console is back. You can now be all kinds of classes and all kinds of abilities. Legends find a way. Oh, you know what? This is going to be rough right here. Thank God I've only got one. It's me and a mongrel horse and a cougar that I can't seem to hit with a bow and arrow, and another cougar that's not aware that I exist. Thank God. There are rocks that are going to be a problem. This is not the place to fight a cougar. And there's his buddy. We're going to go over here where it's open. All right, come on, bud. Oh, still getting close to too close to your buddy. So in real life, this game is a little bit too much like real life. I can only shoot to my left because otherwise I'd be hitting the head of the horse with my arm coming across. You know, I don't think I'm gonna have enough. Shh. Don't think I'm gonna have enough arrows for this, to be honest with you. Especially if I keep missing. Jesus. Come here, you. I want to make a pincushion for this cougar. Ooh, we're going to be close. Big whammy, big whammy. Come on, big whammy. All right. Couple more shots. We are good. Got you. Ah, I rushed that one. That might be that we might not have enough arrows. Let's see. Ooh, close. Oh, one more will do it. We just have enough. Yes. Get down, sir. Ooh, that's close. All right, we're gonna try and loot this and not die. Got no armor, limited arrows. I am Van Drixus. I stand before you, no armor, a starter bow, and limited arrows, and I have slain the cougar. 2 shall stand, 1 shall fall. All right, let's get our ass back to Maduli and get some gear. Maybe we'll come back and fight these cougars. Yeah. Let's get out of here. L.A. Haley, welcome to the channel. Glad to have you back. One of the most loyal viewers of this entire operation. I can always count on L.A. Haley every night. Sig, what's going on? Oh, snap. What's going on, my man? How's life treating you? Things going well in the MO world? It was funny earlier. I tabbed out to show somebody something on the map, and I got killed by a PvP player over by the Tar Dogs. It was the most unfortunate return when I tab back in the screen. So lesson learned on that one. Next time I'll go back to town before I tab out to look at the map on stream. I was easy prey for a thirsty RPK hunter named Lothbrok. Whoa, that dude teleported. Let's go back to speed 2, build our stam, and that dude's making the death run back. Feel bad for him. Nameless. That man's got no clothes. He's like me. Yeah, I tell you, them cloning these mainlands was the play. They didn't have many options left to go, and it was the play, because now we can all get in the mainland and enjoy this sweet ass game. And eventually they'll convert those other shards, those other mirrors, into other continents, and then this will be all a distant memory of the mirror lands. There'll be one Mirrorland, and one Sarduka, and one whatever else. It will no longer be an issue. And keep making sure this mongrel horse stays with me. Run off, mongrel. The old mongrel. Guess I need to lock this mongrel. Locked. Perfect. Got you locked. You can level up. You know, I'm gonna leave you locked too. Yeah, the queue is too much. The queue is absolutely too much. Mitsu. Welcome to the channel. Glad to have you here. What in the what? What's that clown doing? There's just people coming out of the woodworks. That's kind of crazy. What the hell do you think you're doing? It's a lot of this. This is main server. This is main server with this auction house and everything. And there's people, mad amounts of people in here, man. People for days on here. So it's no surprise that I got smoked, tabbed out while I was looking at the map. It makes sense. People gonna be people. Down here, and then walk across with the old step horse and do our transactions, make her a little bit of money, and then I think we may swap over to Haven, because I want to go see if that red cape is over there still. Let me show you. Panther meat. Bone tissue. Mob's claws. We'll keep everything else.
Only the best for you.
Now, let's go get rid of our. Let's go stable these bad boys and swap accounts real quick, like boom. Man, desert horses are so pretty. I can't wait to have a desert horse at some point, because they are pretty. I think the Jotuns are pretty too, but they don't have the stat spread that's worth getting them. I think they're really cool too. All right. Equip. Inventory. You give me this. You give me this. All right, and then let's let you boys have a rest for the evening. All right. What in the what? Ah, look at that. That. Oh, is a terror bird. That thing is huge. That is one beautiful yet ugly terror bird. That's incredible. Did you have to dominate it, or were you able to tame it? That's awesome. Man, that's cool. Are they pretty strong when they fight compared to like the turtles and the bears?
I don't think they're quite as strong or quite as tanky as the turtles, but they're very fast and still decent damage.
Man, that'll be awesome when they add it where you can ride them. That's going to be incredible.
Maybe, yeah, they're very fast.
Yeah, I think Henrik was saying.
You could have a high level one dismounted.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, dismount it.
Yeah, Henrik was.
Or imagine using archery and using it to dismount someone's horse, and you get off of it. And just have it
Yeah, I remember Henrik was saying they
Down. What was Henrik saying?
that all they're waiting on is hiring a couple artists to do the riding portion, and they'll be able to put riding in on all these other animals, terror birds and turtles and that kind of stuff.
No way, dude. You're
That
lying.
was so
He's lying. Don't listen to him.
That is also the common thought, is that he's full of it. So there's also that. It's still so freaky that you could talk to other servers here.
yeah, trippy.
All right, cool. Yeah, so that's the one thing that's messed up in the game. So they had to duplicate the main server 4 more times. So there's 5 servers total. And the game has voice over IP everywhere you go. But the voice over IP wasn't split by server. So I can be standing in this spot right here, and I can be talking on main, and the other 4 servers, that if anybody that's in this area can hear me talking as well. It's pretty nuts. So watch, if I go over here to where the people are like trading and buying stuff, it's an absolute like madhouse of people all cutting up. And then of course now nobody's talking. But usually people are all like scribing service and all kinds of other stuff here at the fountain. Damn, that's cool horse armor. It's like gold. That's cool too. Trade broker. Armor parts. Right. Horse bags. Search. That's way too expensive. Bone tissue, tinder, McKnight. No. Full grain rugged garments. No. Night. Mercury plate. It's too heavy. Guard mail, galarium, molar. Oh, malarium riser would be nice. Quality leather, tinder, guard toast. Nah. That's not vendor stuff. I'll just go buy vendor stuff. Alright, we're gonna go swap. We're gonna go swap. So we're gonna say bye to the mainland. We're gonna swap accounts real quick. This guy, he really can't hunt too well. He's a tamer and a crafter, but he's not a fighter. So I need to get somebody that actually can fight. Alright. Music back. Swap accounts. Mortal Online is closed. Quit telling me that. Quit telling me that. Yes. I am aware of what it's going to make me do. I am completely aware. All right. So, what we're doing now is over on Haven. It has been found that there is a decayed corpse on one of the hiking paths on the extreme southwest of the map. If you find that corpse, you can find a cuprum sword, some armor, and a red cape. And that red cape sells in the auction house for as much as 150 gold per cape. So we're going to go and see if we can't find said cape and see if we can't turn a profit on the auction house. Download to this machine. Why, yes. And we are going back into the game. And you know what? I will say, I'm probably going to jinx myself. It's pretty awesome. No crashes tonight. Not one. Did I not bring my phone up here? That's just weird. That's bizarre. What I thought my phone would have been up here. Alright. Join server. Login failed. No. I'm logging in. Don't you worry about it. Gas pump is given up. Enter Haven. I have entered the Haven.
Premiumbeat.com.
Mortal Online. Congratulations, you have completed this tutorial. We strongly recommend new players finish all tutorials, level their skills, acquire wealth, and gain basic understanding of the game prior to leaving Haven. Upon leaving Haven, you can bring 6 items and everything you have equipped to Mainland. Lil Wolf! Yo! I didn't know you were still online, my man. Yo! Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm glad to have you guys here. I will take great care of you as we go on this tour of Mainland. Thank you so much for being here. Lefty, what's going on, my man? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Glad you guys are here. Thanks for the follows, everybody. Thanks for checking us out. You are the true warriors. Thank you for being here. We will take good care of you. We will keep you guys safe. We actually are on the mainland back here. Actually, we just left the mainland 30 seconds ago. And we are back here in Haven. We are searching for a decayed corpse with a red cape that's worth a whole lot of money. Hope you guys are doing well. I had a night that was very similar to Assad's. The other night I tabbed out for a minute to show somebody in stream some stuff on the map, and when I tabbed back in, I was a ghost. I was slain by Lothbrok over by the Tar Dogs. So it's a hard lesson learned. From now on, I will tab out when I'm in town and not when I'm out on the hunt, because you can get dropped in no time. All right, we got deer. I saw the rabbits a minute ago, so we're in the right area. We're just going to follow this path, even though it's dark, and see if we can't find the skeleton laying around. What you guys have been up to tonight, my man? Yeah, I hopped in your Discord out when I first got on live to see if you guys were in chat, but I guess I couldn't see the channels y'all were in. Maybe I didn't see anybody in the disco. Bandit hunting, nice. See, there's the rabbit. So there's the rabbit. So now that we found the rabbit, we are at the start of where this thing can spawn. So now we're just going to run around through here real quick and see if we can't find this elusive skeleton. So my plan is, if I do find it, I have a 5th account that I don't really use. I put it in the queue a long time ago and never did anything with it. So I'm going to nuke that one, bring her back here, and then see if I can put a cape on the back and then a cape in the statue and then port to the mainland. I think this dude's doing the same thing I'm doing. He's got the cape. I'll gladly take that cape from you. I believe you have what's mine. Yep. So imagine he's standing there in the spot on the video, but they said on the video that it could be anywhere, not necessarily along the path. It could be to the side. It could be up in this over here in the grass a little bit. So we're just gonna walk around. It being nighttime definitely doesn't help, but yeah, I'll collect those. That's some quick money. I don't know why I can't do anything with it, but I'll pick it up anyway. So the trick on these is if you pick way on the edge right here, there's a chance if you do it right and you pick way on the edge over here that you can get two, see right there? You can get 2 hits out of one node. But you have to get to the extreme edge of both sides. And you can get 2 hits out of one node. So then it turns every plant into 2 plants, and that's a lot more money. So there's another drop of knowledge on you. Yo, what's going on? Dark Poet 1983. Welcome to the channel. Kung Fu Lu, Tekavor, Low Baggins, and Hoops Dreamin'. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Glad you're here. Hope you guys can be entertained while we're doing a little bit of hunting. We are actually out here searching for this red cape, searching hopefully to make a little bit of money before they patch it. But this thing is proving to be quite the elusive find. Yeah, it's been pretty lonely on here, man. These late night streams, you know, it's a different crew. So I'm glad to have you back. And I am not seeing this skeleton anywhere. All right, so what are you guys thinking? You think it's still here? Think we need to swap to a different instance maybe? I don't think it would be all the way up here. Because we're getting close to the water, and they said that could be anywhere between the water and back down. So we'll come back down here. See, I'm wondering if that guy's standing there just waiting for it to appear, like it's going to randomly pop up. Which is crazy to think. DZIQN and Edelina, welcome to the channel. What's everybody up to tonight? Are most of you guys in the mainland? Did you take the plunge to leave Haven, give up all that easy Clade gift XP for the hopes and the promise and the excitement of a much larger landmass? I did the same, and I don't regret it. It's been an absolute blast in the mainland. The auction house, if nothing else, has been worth it. Endless gear, whatever you could want. With the 2,500 players on the server, there's tons of crafters, there's tons of farmers, so there's all kinds of gear to be had. So I'm very happy to be over on the mainland. I just had to come over here to see if I can't find a way to make a little bit of money before they get rid of it. Psst. I heard there's a red cape over here. Is that what you heard too? Kind of on a dead skeleton or something? Maybe? Could be a secret, maybe. I'd say they're AFK. Alright, so I'm going to take that as this server. Oh, nice. Very cool. So was that, did y'all fight the bowman or just a bandit? So I fought a veteran bandit the other day. And then I fought a veteran bandit caster. Not the veteran bandit, not a bandit healer, but a veteran bandit caster. And that veteran bandit caster, was in the video I posted earlier, kicked my ass. I only had 160 health, and it hit me for 75 fulmination and 44 outburst, and I was left with like 30 health. And then he hit me with a corrupt and something else, and I was dead. So it was like 4 spells, and I was dead. It's crazy. But what's the bandit leader cape look like? Sounds pretty dope. So what I should have done, I think I told you about earlier, I should have come this way naked. So as soon as I ran up here and there was no skeleton, I could have just suicided and then home priested and then gone to the next server. Because now I got to run all the damn way back, which is a pain. And or I need to do this with or I log off and I do this with one of my Velas who's got super speed, and just let them run their ass off up here and back. Blame strike you for yep, that's it. That man, them dudes hurt. Yeah, the flame good. Those casters, man, are no joke. And I don't know what the play is. I don't know if you circle them, if you can make them continue to circle long enough that their spell fizzles out. That was the next thing I was going to try if I went back and fought one of them, would be to wait for them to summon their spell, do damage while they're summoning the spell, and then sidestep around them after it summons and see if I can just circle them around until it fizzles. Because you should see their hands fizzle after but it's like 20 seconds, so it'd be a long circle. All right, this sucks. Now I got to run all the way back. What a pain in the ass. I should have thought about that. I should have thought about this a little bit longer. All right, so we try this again. So we got one over here, one way over here. So I think this is the longest angle. So we'll get right on the edge when this thing first activates. Right here. Yeah, right there. Okay. Get right on the edge. And then we'll try the edge on the other side, see if we can get 2 out of it. Hell, this isn't big enough. We might get 3 if I do it right. Let's see. Ah. Why are you going to do me like that? That's huge. I would have thought for certain I could have gotten 2 out of that one. Ah, well, whatever. I'm not a botanist. I just play one in a video game. So you guys calling it a night, or you guys still running around over there on Alt 3? I did find a... Gotcha. See, I did find a level 3 mongrel horse over at one of the horse spawns. So that I locked it at 3, so it won't get any stronger than 3, and that's going to be my bag mule. So your horse is slower with bags on the back, especially the big bags, than it is with no bags. So if I've got the 2 horses, I'm going to put my bags on the mongrel behind me and load it up, and leave my step horse bagless but just armor on, so that it's as fast as it can be with some protection. Yeah, man, you guys have a great night, man. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for stopping by and hanging out, even for a little bit, man. I greatly appreciate it. You guys are awesome. And I'm glad you guys are loving the game as much as you are. It's really exciting to see that. So especially when I'm at work and I can't play, at least I could kind of play vicariously through you guys and see your adventures that you guys go on. So that's super exciting, and I love it. So I'm glad to hear it. You guys get some rest. We can start the fight up tomorrow. We can get some sleep and live to fight another day, warriors. And I'm just on a stroll here with a spear and nothing to kill. Maybe we'll go kill a couple of bandits on the way back. Because I think we got a couple of bandits. I think we're near that camp. We go kill a couple of them real quick. Get a little bit more clay and XP. Or did we already go too far? We may have already gone too far. Oh, no, we're close. If we're hitting water, we're close. Oh, yeah, we're close. Here, bandit. I got a Thursar. What is this? Another Cape Stealer? Son of a... They're everywhere. Yeah, I'm telling you, this dude, I bet he's going for the capes too. He went down to the bandit camp, and then he took a hard right to follow the path up. I'll be damned. Or maybe he's going to the fishing camp. I bet he's going to look for the... There's another one there. What the hell? Oh, it's a bandit. Oh, it's a bandit. Okay. When did they get? When did they come here? That's new. What in the what? Oh, he's bugged. All right. It's more annoying than a bandit. A bandit that's bugged that you can't kill it. Wow. Okay. I won't be catching that guy. All right, let's just get back to town and port to the next instance. Wasting my time with some bugged out bandits. Ah, nice. It's not a bad idea. But use what you got. Man, how are you slower than a Thursar curate? All right. Hit 60 on spears. So there's that. Nice. All right. So now these should be legit. Yep. Cool. Perfect. I want to fight 2 and not 3. So let me get back far enough to fight. All right. What you got? Well, shit. The blocking's fucked up. Hold up. Let me hit my Clade gift there, get my health back a little bit. Really? You're gonna block me? I did a double block and then you're gonna block it? Bastards. Love the sound of that ching. To double up that block so it was a parry and not a block. Ah, it took too long. Key binds are fucked up. It's not letting me block down like it's supposed to. Keybinds. Overhead attack. What the? Yeah, key overhead is V instead of Q, so it's all messed up. This is so this is multiple account problem right here. I haven't played this account in a while, and so all my stuff is jacked up. It's not the same as what I normally play. Gameplay. Block style should be movement, not mouse drag. Alright. Just the stuck one. Alright. Let's get back to fighting. That would have gone a lot better had my keybinds not been messed up. Oh, that looks like a crash. Jinxed myself. I just said it hadn't crashed all night. All right. Let's see if we can get back in before the bandits find us. It's like the game inside a game. I think I just loaded 2 versions of the game. Great. Yep. Come on. You can do it. Pressure's on. Pressure is on. Let's go, Star Vault. Oh, we haven't died yet. We still got our armor on. That's a good sign. We'll be back to the fight in no time. While this is loading up, thank you again for being here. I'm a longtime player from MO1, and I'm absolutely loving MO2. It's not loving me right now, but I do love it. I played a decent amount of the first one before it went to Steam, before it had this green, before it was greenlit for Steam. And then some old friends contacted me and let me know about this game coming out, and I was completely unaware. So I came back about 3 months ago. I played a whole lot of the early access and the beta, and then couldn't be more excited about the launch. And I'm even more excited now that they've They've done the instancing of the mainland so that everybody can get in and experience the whole game. It's been awesome. No tutorial. I just want to fight. And there should be some people to fight here. Ow. Did not see that coming. OG Link, my man, the warrior himself. Thank you for being here. Thank you for that, host, my man. Hope you're doing well. We're just we're fighting some bandits here, and a couple of wolves decided to get in the fight as well. Come on, swing here, bandit. Why are you being so slow? My inventory is full. Why? Oh, that's right. Man, look at this. So I found this earlier and there was nobody had been here. Whoa. Hello, sir. And so I have never seen the Havid trunks that full. Like one of them had 250 malite in it, which is a high level crafting material for like daggers and stuff. And another one had, I came out of there with almost 800 silver, which is just insane. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Butcher this. Drop that. Drop this. Alright, cool. Alright, cool. So I'm gonna see if it's full again like it was earlier, because it was crazy full. Nice! What's left to go? How close are you? Like, do you have all the parts now? You're just on the assembly phase, or are you waiting for another couple of parts to come in? Come on, I know you see me. I'm right here. I'm a big Thursar Curite. You can't miss me. That's what I thought. Take the bait. And the spear. Doom Spy OG, welcome to the channel. Glad to have you here. Hope you're having a great night. Hopefully you're an MO2 player as well. You have all the parts. One of the parts that wasn't supposed to show up until Friday arrived at the same time as all of the other parts. Well, praise be to miracles. That's amazing. I would be so amped up if I had a computer build and I was waiting a part and it showed up early. You could not contain me. I would be so amped up to finally get that thing fired up and playing my favorite stuff. Man, that's a great feeling. Come here, bandit. Oh, you got an invisible sword up there. Now it appears. Why do you keep punching instead of... I need to find out what button that is and make sure I turn that off. 'Cause I'm so fast hitting the repost or the counter that sometimes it's doing a hand push instead of actually using the weapon. Alright, let's see if these things refilled. No one's been here. Bam! Look at that. Look at that. That means no one's been here for quite a while. 5 corrupt scrolls, boar, coal, calamine, ton of silver, bandages, water, rock oil, small rough opal. I mean, just I'm sure to run out of stuff to do. I'm gonna have to start just bailing stuff out like it's the Titanic, man. I mean, I can't even get pickaxes anymore. I'm dumping them. It's crazy. You remember before when there was actually people that still played on this island? These things are always half empty or mostly empty when you would roll up on them. Not anymore. Now we have plenty of loot. To those that are patient, go the spoils. Great leather, niter, steel axe, spelt. I think I've got spelt. Do I have spelt? Yep. That potion would be nice to have, though. Never have enough health potions. Bandit loot. Right. There's one more. Isn't there one more? No. No urn. We did that. We did the chest. We did the barrel. We did the urn here. I think, right? Yep. We did it all. Okay. Yeah, that thing was loaded. Loaded. Spent None. Welcome to the channel. Glad to have you here. Hope you're having a great evening. Appreciate you stopping by the channel, hanging out for a bit. We have returned to Haven. I know that's a shocker to most people. Everybody else is on the mainland. But we came back to Haven for one purpose and one purpose only, and that is to find the elusive Red Cape. It's only available on a decade corpse found laying on a mountain pass on a little road in a desert trail, dirt trail, I should say. It's not the easiest thing to find. It can be off the path a little bit. You got to keep your eyes open. But if you find it, it's a cuprum sword, some nice armor, and a really nice red cape. That should one choose to sell it, the current rate is about 150 gold per cape. So it's definitely worth finding. I mean, that's one cape, and you can buy one house. Like, it's pretty incredible. And at that rate too, you could sell the other capes if you farm it, and then you could buy all the appliances to put in your house, the crafting stations and all that kind of stuff. So it's very lucrative right now if you can get your hands on one. I went up there a minute ago, it wasn't there, and I saw there was a person stationed there, standing there, just waiting, as if they were just waiting for the thing to refresh or respawn or whatever, and then they're going to loot it again. Alright. So we're almost back. And I think what we're going to do when we get back... Actually, we're going to do it now. Screw it. 2-minute timeout. I forgot about that. Never mind. We'll run to town. I think it'll be faster anyway. We'll log out. Commander Root, I haven't seen you in such a long time. Great to have you back. Bots are all welcome. Kicklock, hopefully I'm saying that right. Kicklock, welcome to the channel. Glad you're here. Hope you're having a great night. Hopefully you're an MO2 player as well, like myself, and are just absolutely loving the game. If you're a new player, old player, doesn't matter. I appreciate you being here. If you have questions, I'll be glad to answer them. Absolutely love the game. I've got several thousand hours in the game already. If you combine beta and early access, and then the full retail. I also have 5 accounts in this game because I wanted to be able to specialize in weapon crafting and armor crafting and extraction and alchemy and that kind of stuff. So I could help you with those kind of questions as well. All right, I see it. We are on the edge of town. We are finally here. We have finally made it. As soon as we can get inside those city walls, we will swap over to our other account. See what it's got. See what we can learn. All right, we have made it successfully. So we're gonna quit, and we're gonna hop. We're gonna hop on a different account. We're gonna hop on my true Vila fighter, and we're gonna make that work. So let's see. That Vila fighter is log out. Dun, 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 dun. All right, let's see now. Bear with me. We're going to swap accounts real quick. Hop over to our Vila fighter, who will be faster, and we can quickly run to that spot and come back. And look, and luckily we don't need anything to loot the body. We just need the speed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dump everything in town, be completely naked as this Vila, and then run over there on foot and to see if I can find that skeleton real quick. If it's not there, I'll just home priest back to the center of town, and then try a different instance. We'll just do that a couple times to see if we can't find one of these capes. What time is it? Almost 1. Okay. So I'll probably do this a couple of times, and we'll have to call it a night. So we're mainly what we're looking to accomplish here is just essentially like a proof of concept. Can we find those chests? Can we find those capes? And then can we get a couple of them and then work on getting them out and back to the mainland? That is the question. All right. And if you have any questions about the game, any questions about build, weapons, any of that stuff, I'd be glad to help you out as much as I can. Look at all those daggers. Before I moved my weaponsmith out of here, I crafted a whole bunch of daggers before I left, just to make sure I could cover everything. And this is going to be a problem. So I'm not going to be able to drop all this stuff and then pick it back up. All right. So care about that. Too much stuff. Too much stuff. Let's do that. Let's do that. All right. We'll take him and go look. See if we can find that chest now. This guy, he'll be a lot faster to move than the other guys. Much faster. Alright, see if we can't get over here and find this chest real quick. Find this cape. Who's sending me a message? Don't they know I'm live? Don't even have my phone with me to check. So short I can't jump over this wall, really? Jeez. So I don't have to go all the way down and back up. I found out that if I go straight across here and then go up, that's all we got to do. It's a little bit shorter path than going all the way around. All right. So far so good. We're going to head up here to the right and try to cross over the top of the mountains. We're going to look for 2 lakes. Once we find those 2 lakes, then we'll just we'll follow the path south and see if we can find the body on the trail. All right. Let this thing walk. See if we can't find this cape up here. Just looking for the skeleton body. Oh my God. Somebody just wrote, no, my game is still crashing when I press Alt F4. Jesus. Some people just cannot be helped. Ooh. That was some strong, close lightning. Yeah, much faster running. Look at that, man. Hitting the jets. All right. Where, oh where, oh where? Well. This is taking a minute, unfortunately. I know it's not the most riveting gameplay, and I apologize for that. I just thought I'd come over here and check real quick just to see if I can find this cape. Not, we'll hunt down and we'll take out all those bandits. Uh-oh, starting to wind down. It's that time. We gotta find this thing quick so we can call it a night. So we'll go up here, we'll wrap around. This should spit us out by the 2 lakes. And then from the 2 lakes, there's a side path you can take to climb up to the top. And then from there, every tree, every path we're looking for, we're looking for that. Under the trees, we're looking for that skeleton body that's laying there. If we can find that, we're in good shape. I just have a feeling now that that video's out that everybody's going to be trying to do this like we saw in the last one. There's people standing there already. Well, nice to meet you too there, Razorback. If I can fight him with this thing. That's not gonna work. And it raised my club skill. Nobody wants that. Find out where that path is that it starts. It's pretty high up on this mountain. I need to make this full screen. I just realized it's not full screen. Duh. Much better. Sorry about that, everybody. Sorry to freak you guys out like that. Now we can see the full screen. This looks familiar. This looks like the path I was on earlier. Should be getting close to the top side of the zone. Come on, where's the skeleton at? We can call it a night. Somewhere. Anywhere. Maybe I shouldn't have jumped down here now. I don't see a way back up. That sucks. Whoa, man. Whoa. Wow. Oh my God. Oh. Woo. Woo. Man, that gave me a heart attack. Man, that wasn't too much. All right, so we need to go from here. So let's look at the map. So we're up here. We need to go south. We need to go south. Right? Is that right? No, that can't be right. Or is it south? There is a path right there. I thought it was up here. We'll try it. Why not? Let's just go try it. What's this skeleton at? We got a double yield out of that one. Nice. Take it. Brock got me into a panic. I thought we actually found the skeleton. So you know what? Let's do this. Alright, so I don't think it's all the way up here. Come on, skeleton, where you at? Yo! A random name 101 007. Cheers, 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 mate. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you being here. Thanks for hanging out. We took a break from the mainland and we came back to Haven on one of my alt accounts. And we are searching for an elusive red cape. It only spawns on a decayed soldier, decayed skeleton that's laying here rotting on the ground. So we're trying to find it. It'll be a lot of times it's seen laying in the road, kind of like that, and then you can walk up to it. It's got a cuprum sword. It's got a full set of armor. But what people really want, what they really, really, really want, is just a red cape on it. If you get that red cape, it sells on the auction house for as much as 150 gold. It's pretty remarkable. If you can find it. That is the challenge. Well, it's not looking good. I don't see it. One more pass. And then we might have to go find something else to fight. So the memo said it could be in the path, or it could be around the path, just off the path. Where is this skeleton at? Come on already. Or the sun. The sun coming up would help too. I'm just not seeing the skeleton anywhere. It's crazy. Nowhere to be found. There's a springbok. Move out the way, springbok. Man. So what you been up to? Random name? Are you an MO2 player as well? You enjoying the updates they've made to the game? The multiple instances of the mainland? I think it's been an incredible update. It's been an incredible change so that we could all play on the mainland. I think it was a great move on their part, at least to buy them some time until they can release the additional continents and everything. Alright, this is close to the spot. I'm just not seeing a skeleton guard. Yes, the sun's finally coming up to make this search a little bit easier. But I'm just not seeing this fighter anywhere. See, when he found it on the stream, he was in this area. Pretty sure. Just nothing. Whew. That's 2. Hopefully third time is not the charm. That's 2 really, really close. Where's this thing at? Ah. I'm kind of wondering if this is a scam. Maybe there isn't really a skeleton anymore. Maybe it's some old data that they posted across, fooling everybody. No skeleton for us, I'm afraid. That's unfortunate. I wonder if they patched this thing and it's not here anymore. Because that's 2 different servers. And no luck finding a decayed skeleton. She's gonna fight that bandit camp for a while. Just to get something out of this trip. Since there's no skeleton anywhere. There goes the rabbits again. So let's see. There should be a bandit camp nearby. And we'll just go fight it instead. Ooh. Yeah, let's not go off that cliff. That'd be all she wrote. So we'll go look over here and see what's the way down. I don't think I've activated the fall gift yet. Ooh, this is dangerous. Navigating cliffs while drowsy, not a good idea. I think if I wrap this way to the right, I'm almost to the Haven Tower. Let me look. Yeah, I think if I go down here and I wrap around to the right, I think this will take me to that Fab Tower. And I'll just go down there and fight and level and get some clay XP. Grind that out real quick. Is there a path through there? No, not really. Hoping there's a pass through here that will get us back to the tower, but I don't think so. All right. Well, sorry. I apologize, everybody. I was hoping that would be a lot more exciting than that. I was hoping we'd find at least one of those red capes, but it is not looking to be the case. So we're going to make a beeline over here for these bandits, fight some bandits, and then maybe grind some XP at the tower. We're almost back to the bandit camp. We can just focus on those guys for a little bit. There they are. Quite close. You little crafty bitch. Gotcha. This is the one I looted earlier. Let's see, now it's partial. There's not much there. Ladder to the arrows. Any more we can fight over here before we go to the tower? Any more bandits? Yep, I see one. Where you think you're going? Why are you running? Where did you think you were gonna go? Alright. So that clears that camp. I gotta call it. Just a minute. We'll get back to town. Call it a night. Let's see, where are we at? Let's see, stats wise, how are we looking? 108 dex, 97 con, 88 strength, 25 psych, 25 intelligence. Okay, cool. All right. Looking for sponge wood while I'm here too, just to see if there's any out here. I can't remember if there's any on Haven or not. I think how fast his stamina goes up. That's awesome. Trying to get my gray bar off real quick before we keep running. That way we can run for longer. There he goes. All right. So far, so good. No skeleton, though, unfortunately. All right, made it back to town. It's much faster on the Vela than that Thursar. No doubt. Way faster. I got gold on me. Am I reading a book? No book. Okay. So let's read. Let's read the archery book. Come on, get on start. There we go.
I have what you're looking for.
Mounted charge. Mounted combat. Knockdown resistance. Aggressive stance. Combat stance. Archery.
Only the best for you.
What? He says red cape is mine. I got the red cape. The red cape is mine. You bastard.
Welcome back anytime.
Capes are bound. What? All right, we're gonna head in. Droop Dog, welcome back. Welcome back. We're gonna head over here and see if we can get some bandits killed real quick. Because we got some clay gifts to get. Stalker, bow training, and both archers. Okay. There's the old graveyard. What does it say? Closing off. I'd like to get a few kills in and get another clade gift level. That would be awesome. And then we can start fresh tomorrow and get a bunch more. We made it. All right, here we go. After several days, we are back in the dungeon, the tower. All right, this is much better. This is what you tuned in for, to see a little bit of combat, a little bit of fighting, something a little bit more exciting than just wandering around looking for some hidden armor. So now we're back in the tower here, fighting. Damn it. I just missed that shot. I held onto that bow way too long. I'm going to increase my archery. It's not a good idea. We won't do that again. We will not. Got him. Whoop, whoop. That's not good. Hit the jets. That was a clutch stab. Get the one guy into mercy mode. Come on, really? All right. Time is it? Almost 2. Okay. Keep on going. Time to get paid. Well, let's do it. Let's hope no one's been in here for a while, so the stuff is just full to the top. That would be awesome. Can't guarantee it, but you never know. Bam! Look at that. Outburst, Purify, Spurt, and Lightning. that means the rest of them are going to be really full as well. Oh, inventory is full. Hold on. Let's see. One spear. That's frustrating. All right, we'll get in here and try to loot this chest, and then we'll probably log out here. It's a pretty safe spot. Oh, new gifts. Combat lead, aerialist, runner. Let's do that. Do that one, and then we'll come back and do the bow ones. There's no way. I was so much further than that. I have to go all the way back. Jesus. It's bullshit. There's another one. Not a one. Not a one. Damn it. Jesus. Look how far away he hit me just then. That's crazy. Yo, what's going on, Nukezilla? Welcome to the channel. Glad to have you here, warrior. Ah, another bandit. Just in time. And they too fall victim to the dagger. Don't sleep on the dagger, because it will not sleep on you. It will dice you right up. What's going on, Nuke? How you doing, man? You just wrapping up the stream, or are you about to get started? I was out searching for the red cape earlier, man. There's a new spawn of a decayed corpse. It's got a full set of armor, a cuprum sword, and this red cape. If you get that red cape, you can sell that bad boy for 150 gold on the mainland. And yeah, I'm trying to find it. It's pretty boring to do it on stream, but I had no luck. It wasn't there where it was supposed to be, so back here to do some Clade gift XP. You familiar with the game? You play the game yourself, or you just stop by and see what it's about? Because if you're just checking it out, I'll be happy to tell you all about it. It's an incredible experience. And it's, oh, take this. Well, you take this instead. Ah, Mr. Block. What in the hell? What you got? What you got? What you got? You little... Yo, okay. Perfect. So let me tell you, right now, I am on the starting island of Haven. I'm running a all Vela, all speed fighter. I'm going to eventually be a mounted archer and a probably a dagger or maybe even a spear fighter. Could do sword. Sword's very good too. You want to avoid the heavy mauls and that kind of stuff. They're just too slow and the range isn't great for PvP. But on this starting island, there is no PvP. It is just PvE, and you can work on your Clade skill gifts, learn how to craft, learn how to hunt, fight, learn the combat mechanics. So if you're not familiar with it, I'm using a dagger, so I've got it defaulted under the settings to stab only, using this thrust as default attack. So if I turn that off, now I've got full range of motion. I can do a left attack. Well, I say it. Drag and click. Nope. Drag and click. Hold on, what's it set at? Let me see. Settings. Oh, I didn't save it. That's a big thing. I always forget to save your changes because they won't save it. All right. So here we go. Left attack. Right attack, overhead attack, and then thrust attack. Blocking is the same way. You've got, so my tip is I change it to movement keys instead of drag mouse, slide mouse thing. All right. So to do that, it depends. You went Thursar. I've got a Thursar that I play, but instead of going Thursar Callard for the huge damage, I went Thursar Curite, so I've got more speed. And so I can actually keep up. I think it's like 428 or 430 speed as a Thursar. So it's really quick for a Thursar. So I'm able to stick with most people, and I still have like a 25 or 22% damage bonus. So it's still pretty stout. The difference between a 22 damage bonus and a 33 damage bonus isn't going to be that much when you're only dealing in like 50s, 40s, 30s. It's not that much. But that speed could be life or death for you. So yeah, but I would still do I like movement keys for my blocking. So if they swing from the right, which looks like it's left on my screen, I just have to step left and block. If I see them pull back their right arm, I pretty much step into their swing. So if they swing with their left hand, so it looks like it's on my right, I just step and go to the right. If it's a overhead, then I just hit Q and block. And then if it's a thrust, I just block, because anything you do without a modifier is just a straight like thrust block. So I just right click if it's a thrust, and I live and die off of the parry attack. But it's yeah, I would recommend. Yeah, you would look at it, but let me tell you, it's not bad. I got plenty of buddies. I've got plenty of buddies that run Thursar Callards, and they love it because it is just ridiculous damage with the life steal and the battle cry. You can do some pretty crazy stuff, and it still hits like a truck too. If you get mounted and you do mounted archery with the Thursar, you can still do some pretty big damage with that as well. The only thing that you're really going to be worried about are mages, because you have a huge hitbox. That's about it. Yeah, but it's absolutely possible. It's my preferred way to play. I would recommend it definitely. Swords are good too. Because of how short my guy is and how fast he is, I just like the daggers. And you don't get handle hits really with the oh, you know what? I changed my attack and I forgot to fix it. So now I have to hit the button for a thrust every time. Fix that before we go back in. I want to get to the bottom because his chest at the top was open. I mean, it was unlooted and there was tons of stuff in it. So I wanted to get to this next one before these guys start respawning in on me. It changed respawn right down here super quick. So if you haven't left Haven yet, I would definitely stay here and get like 7, 8, maybe 10 of your Clade gifts before going to the mainland. Because even though there's some things that get you more Clade gift over there, they're pretty well camped, right? And so it feels like there's a drop off in earning these Clade gifts once you get to the mainland. I messed that up. Always pulling that third. Cannot fight 3. I can fight 2. 3 is just too much damage. Yeah, I got killed by one earlier. Actually, it's pretty funny you said that. I was helping a guy in the chat, and he was curious about how big the game world was and everything. And so I opened up the map on mo2map.com to show him the world, to kind of talk about the map scale a little bit. And when I tabbed back into my screen, I was a ghost. I was killed at the Dooley Tardog area while I tabbed out to show him the map. So lesson learned. Anytime to do that in the future, I will ride back into the safety of the town before I do the map thing again. Oh, you snuck an attack in there on me. But it's alright, man. You learned the gear's pretty much disposable. The only thing that I lost that I was really bummed about was I had bought 2 sets of this arthropod carapace armor for horses, and it's just beautiful. And so I hated losing that, but only because I haven't seen any other one that does this. But the spots where the armor fills in, since it's the arthropod carapace, it looked like these giant chunks of like black onyx. And they kind of, in each one, refracted differently in the light. So as you're riding around, like your armor had like this like glitter looking, I don't know how to describe it, but it was awesome. So I hate losing that because it was really pretty. And I forgot to look to whose name was it, who made it, so I could ask them to make me another set. So I may go back on my stream and look when I bought it and see if the guy's name's on there and see if he'd make me some more. It was really cool. There is. So the game had a huge release. It had 110,000 people bought the game, and 110,000 bought it, and 10,000 concurrently tried to play, and the servers couldn't handle it. So after they tried, they just ended up deciding that they had to just throw in the towel and duplicate the server, the worlds. And so that's what they did. And so now there's a main Mainland server, and then there is a like there's clones or alts they call them. Got that crispy double block in there. So now if you go to the main Maryland, you can use the auction house, and which is the player, trade broker where people sell their stuff. You can buy stuff from there, and you can use the guild tools and some other stuff. But that's only on the main server. If you're on the alt servers, they disable those to avoid some exploiting and everything. So on those servers, you can do everything else. You just can't build houses, and you can't use like the auction house. So a lot of people do is they'll sit in a little bit of the queue, like the 30 minutes for queue for the main. Go to the auction house, buy the stuff that they need. Why is this lagging so bad? I wonder if it's the flames. But all of a sudden it's like lagging really bad. I wasn't doing that before. Yeah. So yeah, they'll do that, buy the stuff that they need, and then hop back over to one of the alts where there's no wait, no delay, and then go and do their adventures. And then the player housing is in, and you can build a cottage, a stronghold, or you can take over a castle. The castles have all been claimed already, but you can still place down cottages or strongholds wherever you'd like. But that's only on the main server. The alt servers do not allow it yet, but they should at some point. Inventory's full. All right, what do I want to get rid of? I'll get rid of Cuprum. Calamine, both of those. Water. That's correct. When you swap the servers, your entire inventory goes with you, and the items in the banks transfer with you. So it's really just it's literally a copy of the thing. Just it gives them capacity for 12,000 players instead of 2,500, which is all they could fit on the other server. So you can do it. So you can't do the auction house, but your inventory is the same. So if you buy on the main server and then you swap over into the alt server, everything in your inventory and everything in your bank will still be there for you. Oh, malite, nice. Flakestone, yes. Cuprum, yes. Incisium, yes. Oh, that's awesome. Arrows, yes. Wow, I gotta decide now what I want to get. Malite, it's a lot of malite. Man, it's a lot of malite. I don't need that many arrows, but I need that malite. Nice. So they were trying. So, are you real familiar with the server setup now and with how they design the game? If not, I can explain that real quick. I just do it anyway. So they built this game, of course, in Unreal Engine 4, and they use a data model called level streaming. So with level streaming, your game world is here, and then underneath you have all these servers, and they cluster together like a mesh network in your home or in your office or whatever, to share the load as you cross across the map. So as you go from one town to the next town, one region to the next region, the mesh server underneath the map seamlessly hands you off to the next server, and you keep on moving. You'll see a little bit of a momentary couple frames hitch, but then you get passed over to the next server. So that allows everybody to be into the world at the same time, and they can move those clusters, whatever they need to, or even spin up new ones if certain towns or certain areas get too densely packed with players. They can send more servers to that area to kind of help subdivide the load up and keep everybody playing well. The problem was they couldn't anticipate in all their beta testing 10,000 people trying to play at the same time. We had about 1,000 at peak at any time during the early access. So at a tenfold increase, they couldn't model it. They couldn't data model it. So they had no idea. So for now, they've got the 5 servers with the 2,500 capacity. But as they release the new continents like Sarduka and some of the other continents, what they will do is one of those alt servers will get converted to Sarduka. And then when the next continent comes out, that maybe alt 3 gets converted to that new continent until eventually you only have one Mainland and then one Sarduka and one whatever the other alt continent is. And eventually you have 5 alternate continents, right? And then you can pick when you log in, oh man, Mainland's full, let me go to Sarduka. Oh, Mainland and Sarduka are both full, let me go to whatever the other one's called. You see what I'm saying? So it still allows them to share the load across multiple places, but you still get to keep your inventory and what's on your body and that kind of stuff. So it's a temporary fix now until they can figure out something they want to do with the server. I missed a block. I hate missing blocks. Oh, that's what I was going to show you. So your block is the same way. You step left, step right, block overhead, and then block center. Heal up. Ooh, what? I did not see you there. You're like a ninja Viking. Got him. Yes, I have got probably 1,500 hours in from early access and beta and this. I've got 5 accounts. So I've got a weapon crafter account, an armor crafter account, an extractor account, a bow crafter account, and a tamer. The 5 accounts that I've got right now. I don't know how many I'll actually keep going into launch once they actually turn on the subscription timer. See, that's the other thing. Because of the server issues they were having, they did not turn on the subscription timer. And they won't until they feel that the servers are in an acceptable state and everything. So for right now, you just pay your initial price, and then there is no subscription being taken at this time. So it's a nice benefit to the players, a nice olive branch they extended out to us to let us know that they aren't trying to take our money, and really they're trying to get this thing right because they love the game. It's their baby, They want it to be good. Oh, I got lucky there. Shit, it's not good. It's gonna be a clutch moment here. I'm like one hit. Oh, sneaky counterattack. Oof, 6 health. Good lord, that was close. Man. That was a close one. Very much. So we get our health back real quick. Man, that was crazy. Ninja Viking does it again. Never underestimate the heart of the Viking. Berserker rage is real. All right. But I love it, man. And the mainland is so beautiful. Like the island is big and it's pretty as well. But what I'm doing is probably the fastest way you can get Glade Gift XP on the server. So I would definitely recommend doing that. Are you familiar with the Glade system at all? Have you done much with it? So I got 2 Glade gifts tonight, just being in here, and I've only been in here for like, I don't know, maybe 30 minutes. So it's pretty quick to get your Glades in here compared to the mainland. And the mainland's got some nice results. So these are 16 Glade gift XP per kill. So that counts off down here. So I've got about 95 left to go. But these are like your Glade or your race-based attributes. So this guy's got so much of speed boost. That's what I'm turning on down here. You know, speed boost, stamina boost, and then this is another sprint. So I got a sprint and then another sprint, temporary boost, like a war cry for moving faster. I'm gonna get those, and then I'm gonna work on the weak spot and then the archery stuff over here. But as you earn these up and they level up, you get 1 point that you can apply to any of these once you unlock the previous one. So I started here so I can unlock all these, and the next one I'm gonna do this one, and I can unlock these down through here. But that's what makes your characters, those Glade gifts are what make your character shine. Yep. And when you build your character, your race and your heritage, whatever you want to call it, determines your max stat spread. So like say you pick a human, there's four Glades. Or four, yeah, under that. There's Tindremic, Sadoan, Curite, and Callard. Callard is like Vikings. They're kind of just big brutes. Curites are more dexterous, and they're good for like mounted archery and archers. Then you've got the Sidoans, which are have more intelligence, so they're better for like mages and crafters. And then the Tindremines are kind of just in the middle. They kind of do all the stuff. Nothing great, but they kind of do everything. So by picking those, you can control what your max stats are here. So mine are this. So the other thing that factors in is your weight and your height. So your height and your weight determines your damage boost, your constitution, or your health. So I went max height but fit on my weight so that I can be fast. So I'm 121 dex for speed, and I'll add more speed to it as I unlock more Glade gifts. I've got 101 constitution, and I'm going to have 88 strength. So I'm going to be, which means I can use 107 bows with my Glade gifts. If you go big Viking, if you go big Thursar, then you've got that life steal and you've got that war cry shout. And those two things combined, you're going to smash just about everything, especially for PvE. PvP, you'll do well as well. Some people may run from you, and that's where your bow is going to come in handy. Otherwise, you will smash them if they get in melee range for you to hit them. Just get your practice in. If you haven't seen it, you can also feint in this game. And so if you get into PvP, that kind of becomes a thing, especially if it's one-on-one. Feinting so that you can bypass their blocking ability. What that means is if I go here, whoops. Yeah, that's good. Human. That's actually a good, really good choice actually, because you're gonna have like a 26% damage boost, 30 or maybe even 30, but then you get a whole lot more profession points to do a bunch of other abilities and stuff. So they're really strong as like hybrids. So I can pull back to the right, I can feint, and then pull back left and swing. So to someone, it looks like you go like this, and then and then come back. So it can really mess them up. Or you could even go overhead, feint to left, go overhead, feint to right. Oops, overhead, feint, and then go right. You know, so there's a lot of feinting. Or hell, you could even go. Let's see, here, here, here. So there's a lot of feigning that goes on. Right. So it just takes practice. Like I've got mine set to mouse wheel, and it may not be the right thing to do actually. It's like I feint to the left pretty good, but I can't really feint to the right. I'd like. There we go. That was a feint right. What other people do is they'll turn sideways like this. So they'll go like that, and then they'll feint, and then they'll come back like that. And you don't see it until they whip back around. Right? Then you're like, man, what's he doing? And he's, you know, they've feinted on you or whatever. I can get it. I go like that, and like that. But yeah, it's pretty cool when you get good at it. I'm not so good at the feigning part yet. Just regular fighting, I feel like I'm pretty decent with the dagger, but the feigning is a whole other thing to master. Oh yeah, man, absolutely. I absolutely love the game. I'm happy to talk about it, happy to explain it. That was a block. It sounded different. I held my block for so long that you just get a block. If you time it right and you only have to hold the block for a very short duration, you get a parry, which gives you a full speed counter swing repost that you don't have to charge up. So like with the dagger, that's like life and death for me. Is getting that parry and then getting that counter hit. Like that, bing, and I mean, as soon as I hit that ting, I'm hitting my mouse to thrust attack. It's almost like a muscle memory at this point. Oh damn! I gotta go to bed. It's 2:30. And that's what happens, man, all the time. We'll fight these last two, we'll call it a night. Oh, shh. Never mind, it's 3. Just my luck, right? Oh, I'm so close to my clay gifts, too. If I kill all 3 of them, I get 1 more level. Ooh, it's tough. I don't think I could do 3. It's too many. One of them to reset. Maybe even 2. Let's see what we got. Ha ha ha. Yeah, I'm in Memphis, Tennessee, in the United States. Yep. There we go. That's what I wanted. Oh, she left. I was hoping to fight just 1, but she left too. But the game plays great. The server for the game is based in London, and even being in the United States, you see how fast I'm able to fight and everything. It plays really, really good. They have a high latency mitigation like protocol that they wrote, and then they also have a damage or combat prediction script that runs as well. And those two things combined, the latency mitigation and the combat prediction, allows like people with a 5 millisecond connection to be able to fight people that have like a, you know, what did she come from? I blocked that. No. Broke my armor, if you saw that. That's why I was like stunned for a second. Yeah, she broke my arm piece. I was like, why am I stuck? I got low health as it is. Normally you would pick the heads up. They're worth a good amount of money, but I'm almost overweight, so I can't pick them up. Yep. Absolutely. Yeah, Henrik Nystrom is the CEO of Star Vault. He's absolutely from Sweden, and they have a 30-man team working on it. So it's a pretty small indie group for the most part. But they have really made something great, and they even won a grant from Unreal to to spend how they want, and they're going to use that money to port the game over to Unreal Engine 5, and it'll be one of the first big scale games like this that are on Unreal Engine 5. And I'm playing on a crap rig too, so like if it runs on this rig, it'll run pretty much anything modern. I'm running a 1080 Ti and a i7 4790K fourth gen i7 processor. So I mean, we're talking ancient and modern PC. Oh man, I'm way over. I didn't even realize that. So shift 3, split, drop. Get back at the gray. There we go. But yeah, so I've got an old rig, man, and it still runs it pretty good. I crash a couple times a night, but that may be something else I may not be able to do with the game itself. Yeah, well, I run a. It's probably that may be because I've got a dual stream. I do a dual stream setup. I have I have a dedicated stream PC that runs on a 1070 Ti GPU, and then I've got the 1080 in this machine. So I want to have a 2 PC setup. There it is. Clade gift XP unlocked. You damn right. Get the other sprint boost. 10 more stamina. For causing me some many problems earlier. We're gonna get you knocked out too, buddy. Ooh, tried to be sneaky with that fast attack. But I got you. Whoa, hello. How the hell are you? 3-star stand. Who shall fall? Another one? I saw another one. Ah, you want a piece too? Ah, there's 3 of you. Great. Alright. Gotta make sure it's the right guy. I've got a very low chance of this happening. I got him. Got his ass. Hell yeah. 4 straight. Get at me, Viking level. That's what I'm talking about. Don't mess with the dagger. I'll sleep on the dagger. I'm telling y'all. Alright. Jesus Christ. That's incredible. That's amazing. Wow. Yeah, dude, blocking is going to be your life. It is absolutely critical. And because of the way the dagger thrusts so quick, that's another reason why I can fight like 2, maybe even 3 at a time. Because the jab, the little thrust attack is so fast that you're able to recover, and block right after it. You don't have the big wind up that you have like with the swords and the follow through and everything. Now there is a fix. There's a little bit of a fix you can do for that. So if you're using a sword, you're using a weapon that's got that big wide slashing or swing or whatever, then what you can do. Thought I heard somebody behind me. Is you can turn the opposite way from your swing. Right. Well, I guess where you're winding up, and then it shortens the range of the swing, and it also is less likely to get a handle hit. So, like, let me show you here. Check this out. So if I do this, all right. So if I wind up like that, see how long it takes to hit. But if I do the same thing, but then I'll look down, and see how much faster it hits. It doesn't have to go this whole route and then hit. So if I'm going like this, it's to hit all, hold on, it's to hit all the way down. Or I do the same thing and look down, and then it's right. So the same thing with side to side. So if I just do a right swing, but I'm all the way like this, or I'll go like this. See how much faster that is? Full swing, oops, full swing, or do the body turn thing. And because my hand is so far back, I'm not getting handle hit, right? Because it's the blade is what's in the path. So that's just a little trick you can do with weapons that fight the way out. Since I'm using a dagger, it's mainly just thrusting. So do this thrust as default attack, and then you don't have to hold the modifier every time. You'll thrust every time. Well, so I was just showing you kind of how fast it goes. You still need to do the full charge up. So let's see that flash where it turns white. That full flash is full damage. Now, if you hold it for a little bit afterwards, then it will even do more damage. It's like a hypercharge or something, wherever they called it. But to get full damage, you got to wait for that flash. Or block, ping, and then you can hit right then. Block, ping, and then you can that swing right after the little sound counts the same as this, or as a full swing with the bar blinking. So that's why it's so critical to get your parries in, because the parry gives you an instantly charged full attack. And all I gotta do is click it. Here you go, watch. Like I'll just do ching, that. Well, that was a 0.50. Now if I don't do it and I hit him without blocking, then it's 0 or 5, right? But I get that block in. Oh, come on now. 43. 43. If I charge it up. Oops. Charge it up. Damn it. I want to charge it up, but I gotta get a block in. I gotta block it. So 39. So it's the same. It's just I don't have to do the charge up. I just parry, get the full damage. I'm glad I could help, man. Glad I could help. Yeah, they could have probably done a little bit better on the tutorial. I kind of explained a lot of that kind of stuff. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. We'll get up here where it's kind of in the clear, and we'll wrap it up. Log out of here so we don't get killed. All right. You come in here, you kill other bandits, whatever. You need more bandits. If you aren't aware, if you go right over there, oh my guy's too short to show you. Actually, yeah. But if you run over that wall and look across, there's one camp of bandits all the way up there. There's some ruins right here. We're actually right about there. And then there's another set of ruins right over there. So you could go there. There's about 7 or 8 bandits there, and about 6 or 7 bandits up there. So it's another, and they're a little bit easier to fight because you're not kind of trapped in a hallway. So if you're not quite ready for bandits, that might be the way to go. And then when you feel confident with those, come fight these, because these are a little bit faster. But they look like little crumbled. Actually, I can show you. They look like little crumbled walls and stuff. And there's also a chest in there that you can loot, and an urn if you look around in the rubble. But yeah, there's right there. There's a little ruin. That's it right there. And then the other one is right there. Those lines right there. So there's 2 here and here. So you can fight those as well. If you don't think you're quite ready for in here, they do fight a little bit faster with a one-handed weapon. The guys over here, they all have 2-handed swords. So the 2-handed sword has more of a wind up, so it's easier to block. I do. I'm a member of CTX. We're like a mercenary guild. We do a lot of things for hire. We do boss clears for hire, assassinations for hire, escorts to jungle camp and stuff like that for hire. But we don't do any kind of empire building. We're not into like owning castles and stuff. Yes, Aux Edits. It is absolutely on stream. It came out full retail on January 25th, so it's still in the first month of the gameplay. And it is absolutely stunningly beautiful. I'm currently on the starting island of Haven. Sun just came up right there. But this is the starting island. I was just in that tower fighting a whole bunch of bandits. My dagger. And now I'm about to call it a night. I was just showing him that over there is a set of ruins where you can fight more bandits, and then up here's another set. Those are springboks. If you probably need to hunt those with bow and arrow, but those will give you quality leather. If you've read the book for quality leather and unlocked it, then when you hunt them, you'll get quality leather instead of just the full grain leather. And they also give you horn and some other things too that you can craft with, bone tissue. But if you really want to craft the good stuff on this island, Malarium is probably about the best thing that you could get. You can get Malarium from the Razorbacks or from bears or wolves, any of the 3. And if you need money, pick these up. These are worth, I think 50% of weight is gold. I'll look in a second and tell you. Like, I don't seek them out, but if I do see them, I go ahead and pick them up. Yeah, they're worth, I got hundreds. Yeah, they're worth twice their number in gold and money. So I got 163 units, and that gives me 81 silver for picking them up. Yeah, man, absolutely. It'd be great to have it back. I usually stream in the evenings from 10 p.m. CST in the United States to about 1 a.m. or maybe 2 a.m. After the wife and the kids are all in bed, I'll hop on, and it's the deal we've made. So I end up being a late night streamer in the U.S., but that's okay. Love the game. And then come May, I do a thing for St. Jude Play Live where we raise money for the St. Jude Children's Research Hospital where I personally work. I've been there for the past 15 years, and I absolutely love it. It's humbling, but it's amazing and rewarding at the same time. And then I just game to kind of take your mind off of stuff and kind of put you somewhere else for a little while, if you know what I mean. So, but yeah, the game's on Steam. It's absolutely incredible. They sold 110,000 copies when they were only looking to sell about 8,500 to break even. It's got about 10,000 concurrent players at any one time. The whole game world is one server, one Mainland. So we all play together. Right now there's about 2,500. There were so many in the world that they had to clone the mainland 4 times, but those will eventually get turned over to different continents later. But that's the only thing they could do to support the 10,000 concurrent players that showed up. Prior to that, they only had about 1,000 concurrent. So it's been a huge success for them. And now they're expanding their team to add more stuff and more abilities. Right now you can put housing in the game. You can put crafting benches in your house and decorations and stuff. One of the next patches coming up will be territory control, which will bring in all the sieging weapons and the siege mechanics. It'll also let you put bankers and let you recruit and buy NPCs to show up in your town and your city and in your house, so that you can have your own priest, you can have your own utility vendors and equipment vendors and all that kind of stuff. So all that stuff's coming next. And they're going to release a new roadmap that's going to talk about new dungeons and new fights. You know, it's really, yo, Og's Edits, thank you for the follow. You are a true warrior. I am humbled by your support. Thank you. Now, enough of the mushy stuff, let's slay. Alright. So I can show you that. So let me show you that real quick before I call it a night. That would be, I think, a good thing to do. So we go here, we pop over to the old YouTubes. And Mortal has a trailer. Right? Mortal Online trailer. Let me turn off my other music. So this is the new trailer. So that's Vada. That's another town. There's just an aerial of the map. It's like I said, it's one map, seamless. There's no load scenes or cut scenes. You can travel east, west, north to south, coast to coast on horse. Take you several hours, but you can do it. That's Tendrum. Here's all your races. Ogmere, Blaine, Alvarin, Human, Thursar. It's always first person. Melee, range. There's just some harvesting and mining. This is the jungle. You can tame animals if you have a taming skill. So he tamed a horse, now he can ride it wherever he wants. You can also equip the animals with storage bags and armor. This is Tendrum, the capital city of the Tendrumic Empire. Beautiful city. The crafting is incredibly deep. Lots of details. You pick the core material, the grip material, and then the head or blade material, and then the style of each. If you want a brute handle or a curved handle with the whatever leather grip with the cuprum or cronite head, you can pick all those things. This is the gladiator arena where you can go and you can fight inside the town. It's the Spider Queen, and what you're about to see next is the Minotaur King. That's him fighting under the human player. There's a troll and another Spider Queen. There's you building what building a house is like. And this is the big 300 player battle it did at the end of early access that you could see what a big battle looks like. There's a castle. That's Gaul Core, the lawless town. And this is the 300 player battle. 300 human players all showed up to battle, make a big epic final scene. So there you go. There you have it. And then I've got one other one. What did I do with it? I made a trailer. Where did I post it? This one. So I made this one from other clips just to show you a different view of the game. So it's got some similar footage, but it's got more of the fight at the end. So I put this one together from clips I found online from my buddy Putson. The lighting is incredible. That's Morinkur. It's the other capital city. The capital city of the Kurite Empire. This is Tindrum, the capital of the Tindrumic Empire. This is that 300 player battle where they're getting set up for it. Like something out of Braveheart or Vikings or something. These are all human players. That's no AI. That's no guards. It's all other humans playing together. About 300 of them. This is them finally pushing into the city. And that's all she wrote. Let me log out. Unfortunately, when you're outside of the town, it takes 2 minutes to log out. So, be a minute. But anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap it up there. It's really late here. I got to get in bed. But I appreciate everybody that hung out, all the new follows, the new subs, all the new people that just stopped by and chatted to learn about the game and talk about everything. The hosts from Wolf and OG King, you guys are fantastic. Lefty, man, appreciate you being here and helping out getting everything started too tonight, man. You guys are all fantastic. So just want to give a shout out to everybody. Appreciate you being here. I know it's late, but we will be back. We will be back hopefully tomorrow night. So you guys hold it down till I get back. See y'all then. Good night.